Hey everybody, I'm Brooke Killgore here with Lark's right-handed pitcher Scott Borgmann from Parkton, Maryland, and today we're going to be showing you guys how to throw one of his signature fastballs.
All right, so this is how I throw my four seam, just like this. Sometimes I'll put my fingers together, but usually I'll have them spread out.
Are there any unique things that you do with your fastball that make it different from any other Larks pitchers or any other pitchers that you've seen?
Not really. I mean, we kind of all just mix in different things. Like some guys, they'll hold, I mean, there's two ways you can hold a four-seam fastball. You can go with the backward C, or you can go with the front C here, or you can go with two-seam fastball. Like I throw a two-seam as well, so I hold it right there. And then slider, and backward C here, and you're gonna take these two fingers, you're gonna pinch this seam. You're gonna have the thumb down here underneath the ball. And then when you're throwing it, you're gonna think just like the fastball, how you're gonna throw a fastball like this. You're thinking that all the way through, and then at the last second when your hand's out here, you're gonna just kind of snap your wrist.
Got it.
And think pinky to your knee.
Gotcha. A lot of information to take in. Perfect. All right. So we're like this.
Other way.
Other way.
There you go.
That's why I played
Spread
volleyball.
out. Thumb up on this seam.
Thumb here.
Down a little bit.
Down a little bit.
Ring finger over here.
Okay.
And then that's the changeup. And then you're gonna think, when you throw it, you're gonna also think a little bit of pronation. So pronation is where like you're basically taking your thumb and your pointer finger down this way.
Yep.
But just think stay on top of the ball and throw it.
Good to know. All right. So gotta get the signature leg up movement here.
Yes, front leg up.
Watch our catcher, pretend like he's there. Leg up.
Wasn't bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Bad
That's
at
probably
all.
95 right there, I'd hope. Well, Scott, what has been some of your favorite moments that you've had with the Larks so far this season?
Geez, there's been a ton. This environment's awesome. I would say probably the margarita night was probably my favorite night.
That was a good night.
Just because I pitched pretty well that night. There's a good crowd. It was Margaritaville night.
Yep.
One! It is a double play.
On your bio, it does mention that you did have to have surgery where you replaced a tendon from your leg into your elbow. What was kind of that process and how did you heal and recover from that?
So yeah, it happened my freshman year of college. I threw a fastball, felt a big snap in my elbow, and then tried to throw one more pitch because I didn't really know what happened at first. Tried to throw a curveball and the ball went like sideways, and I just had like no feeling in my arm. And they made the decision to take it out of my hamstring because I didn't have the muscle out of my wrist. So there's 20% of Americans don't have the muscle in your wrist.
Wow.
80% do, and I don't. And the way to test is like you put your ring finger and thumb and you curl up. And see, mine's flat right here.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And so they couldn't take it out of there. There's different studies to like to do that and stuff like that. And I think my doctor would have probably taken it out of my wrist, but unfortunately I didn't have that. So they took it out of my hamstring, and yeah, it was a long recovery. I had a lot of hiccups. They thought I tore it again. Luckily, it was just some flexure issues. And they had me go through all the different MRI, all the testing. Everything came back clean, thankfully. And I like pretty much snapped my ankle in half. So it sent me back. And I didn't return to like throw a bullpen or just do anything on the mound until about 17 months. And usually it takes about 12 months until you're like fully back healthy. And I didn't get back into a game setting until about 22 months.
Wow.
So close to 2 years. It was pretty rough. But yeah, I mean, we're here now, so.
Welcome back.
No complaints. So.
What's one piece of advice you would give first half season Scott Borgmann that you've experienced now?
Just continue, don't be afraid to get right at guys, and just have faith. I think that's the biggest thing, just have faith in your ability.
Well, that has been our time with right-handed pitcher Scott Borgmann. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you learned how to throw a fastball.